Hey, it's Tom Martin. I'm the CEO and founder of LawDroid. I'm also a professor teaching generative AI and the delivery of legal services at Suffolk Law. And I wanted to show you a Gen AI law student tutor that I created for my students. So the intention behind this chatbot is to tutor students about the course. And let's take it for a little test drive. So there's two options. First is to ask a question about the subject matter, and the second is to review the concepts and go through some practice exam questions. So let's first ask a question. So within the class, and it's trained currently on chapters 1 through 4 of the textbook that I'm writing that accompanies the class, we talked about gradient descent in terms of how you train a generative AI model to get more intelligent. So let's ask it, what is gradient descent? And so the idea here is that if a law student has any stray questions that they just want to get an immediate answer to without having to review everything, they can ask that pinpoint question and get an answer to it. And so we'll see in a second. So first off, you get pinpoint answer, then providing an analogy that gives an easier way to understand the concept, and then also linking it to a key concept of the loss function and how that's used to improve a model's performance. And then finally, there's a reference to the part of the chapter where it explains this whole process. And so that's the idea, and you can go around and ask additional questions as long as you want. But let's say we're done asking questions and we'd like to try another option. Then maybe we want to review concepts and practice. So if we say we're ready to go, the tutor is going to think of a lesson for us. Okay, so the way it starts is, let's begin our review. We're going to review the definition of artificial intelligence. We get the definition. Broad field focused on creating computer programs that perform tasks normally requiring human intelligence. By the way, all of these answers are drawn from the textbook, not outside of it, not by searching the web, not by falling back on generalized training. It's only drawing information within the four corners of the textbook. Then it provides an example. And after giving the concept, the definition, and an example, then it walks them into a question and to choose the best answer to the question. So the options we have here, I don't know if the AI has a sense of humor there, but I'm going to go with B. So kudos, got it right. Then it gives a little color as to why it was right. And then, and only then, does it allow you to move on to the next concept. So then it introduces a new concept, generative AI. What is that about? Gives an example, tests the understanding, and then provides a multiple choice test exam question about it. And that's how it works. You can use the tutor to review concepts, practice test questions, and get you prepared for an exam, as well as ask any question that you have in mind. So I'd love to hear what you think. This is my Gen AI law tutor, and I'm hoping that with this, it can help to provide 24/7 assistance to students so they can master the material and do well on their exams.